Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel and back to a new month of bonuses in Red Dead Online. Now this month we have an absolute fan favorite, and that is going to be bonuses on the collector role. Now whether you're a veteran player or a new player, you can definitely take advantage of these bonuses, but as a new player I believe that the collector role, even when it's not on bonus, is the absolute #1 way to earn money and to rank up fast. And let's face it, as a new player, you're trying to rank up quickly because you have things that are rank locked that you can't access yet. All the way up to rank 100, there's going to be things that along the way you can unlock. And of course, you need lots of money when you first start because you're trying to get guns and upgrade your ability cards and get horses and saddles and clothes and all sorts of things. So Collector is a really great way to do that. And we're going to go through all the bonuses this month, everything that's on discount, and just go through some tips on how to maximize your earnings. Let's get into it. Okay, so for this month bonuses, we have 3 times Red Dead money and XP on collectible set sales. So that's going to be your full sets, and also collector free roam events. If you're a new collector and you're just getting the role, you can get 3 times role XP for discovering collectibles. It's already going to rank up ridiculously fast, and that's going to make it even faster. There's also 3 times XP on free roam missions if you'd like to change it up during the month, and 2 times gold, Red Dead money, and XP on the featured series if you enjoy PvP. And of course, this is the only gold bonus for this month. I wanted to show you how great this month can be for money making. So last night before the bonuses kicked in, I actually went to the post office and I was going to sell my collection so you could see the value of them. And then I went back this morning when the 3 times money bonus had kicked in, and you can see it is quite a difference. I mean, you already get a ton of money for full collections, but now it's like insane, the money making potential this month. So that is going to lead me into talking about what is the best thing to focus on for this month. If you're new to collector role, what I'm not going to do in this video is go through all the little details about how to start collector role and where you need to go. I am going to link a video below though that goes through the collector role in detail. So if you have questions, please check that out. What I will say is that if you don't have collector role, this is going to be a great month to get it. It's going to be on discount. So usually there's 5 gold bars off. And also, if you don't have the gold yet, you can start collecting now. And then when you get the collector role, when you get enough gold, you'll actually already have some sets if you follow the methods that I'm going to talk about here shortly. So just keep that in mind. You can start collecting now, even if you don't have the role. And there is a discount on the role. So again, it's going to be a really great month to pick it up if you've been on the fence or just haven't gotten it yet for whatever reason. To check the value of the different collections this month, you can actually open up your weapon wheel and go to your collector bag. And this is going to show you all of the different sets that you can collect. And if you click into it, it's going to show you the value of selling that collection this month. So I've already checked it and it is showing the bonus amounts for this month. And it's also going to show you which collectibles you already have for that collection with the check mark and which collectibles you don't have yet. This can be super valuable if you are short on time and you want to try to fill in what you don't have. Using an outside resource, for example, like the Ropke Map, you can actually mark the collectibles that you need, and this can just help you save time. This can also help you to decide how many collections to focus on and what collections to focus on. And that brings me to the point of there's 2 different types of collections that you can get. There are collectibles that are static spawn. So the entire set has a static spawn for each item for each of the cycles, meaning every single collector cycle, you could collect a full set of that item. So that's going to be things like the cards, alcohol bottles, flowers, eggs, family heirlooms. These are going to be things that you could every single cycle, if you had the time, you could collect one or all of them and get a full set. And then the other type of collectible is the collectibles that are random spawns. And that's going to be things like fossils, coins, jewelry, and arrowheads. Now, if you're looking in your collector bag, you'll notice that the sets that are random are going to give you the highest amount. So coins is the highest paying collection set, and that is because it's extremely difficult sometimes to get a full set of coins. Because they're random, that doesn't mean that if you visit every coin spot in a cycle that you're going to get every coin. They're just going to be in random spots. It literally means every time you go to a coin location and dig that coin up, it is random as to what coin you can get. So let's say there's 20 coin locations on the map during a cycle. If you go to all 20 of those spots, you might get the same 5 coins every single time. You might never see any of the other coins. And so you could do this day after day after day after day after day and still not get a full coin collection set. So right now I have a chart up that shows the rarity for coins, and I'm going to switch to arrowheads in just a minute. So this is going to show you all the common coins that you're most likely to get and the percentages and the chances of getting that particular coin, the uncommon coins, and then the rare coins. And everybody's a little bit different. So the coin that is rarest for me isn't necessarily going to be the one that's rarest for you. So typically in the past, my rare coin has always been the gold quarter, and I could go months and months and months and months and never see a gold quarter, but I might get a whole bunch of gold dollars. In the meantime, some of my friends, like, they might get tons of gold quarters and never see a gold dollar. So it's kind of weird how everybody's a little bit different. And even in the rare coins, you could have rare ones that you get more frequently. This is just the percentages of getting them. And so you can really see here that trying to get a full coin set or a full arrowhead set or fossils or jewelry can be a little bit time consuming because there's no guarantee that you're going to get those rare items. So if you have a limited amount of time and you can only collect a certain amount during the day, I'm going to recommend you focus on those collections that you are guaranteed to get a full set. And that, again, is going to be your cards, flowers, family heirlooms, alcohol bottles, and eggs. And of those, you want to decide how much time do I really have? Can I collect one card set a day? And you're going to get anywhere from $700 to $800 for those card sets. So it is still very much worth it. Or do I have a little bit more time and I can collect 2 card sets? As far as the static spawns go, flowers, you can get 3 full sets a day, but they're also only around like $400. So you want to just decide like how much time do I have? How many can I get? And then from there, you can decide how you want to collect. Do I want to just collect one full set? So I'm going to get rid of everything else on the map except this one card collection. And I'm just going to go to each spot and I'm going to make sure I get a full set. Or you're like, I've got an hour to collect. I'm going to mark all 4 card collections and I'm going to try to collect all those in the hour. You can also leave all the collectibles up, and you can, on the Ropke map, which I'll show here, you can actually highlight the ones that are most important for you. So if you want to still be able to collect other collectibles in the area, but there's a specific collectible that you have to get, you can mark that in red. So you know that's the important one. And if there's other collectibles that are kind of further out and you're like, I'm limited on time, maybe I'm not going to get those. Or there's 2 other collectibles right next to this one, maybe I'll pick those up too. So it's all about just maximizing your time if you are really on the grind for XP and money. The Ropke Map really does have a ton of information, from the location of every single collectible for every single cycle. You can also check things out like the loot tables that you can see here, where even for random spots, you can see the percentages of what you can even get at that location. So it's just a lot of really good information. It can help you to maximize your time. Now, if you don't like to use outside resources, that's perfectly fine. You can buy collector maps at Madame Nazar. Every time you open a map, it's going to show you 3 collectible locations. You are not going to earn a ton of money in XP doing it that way, but if that's how you like to do it, that is completely valid. You can also ride around with your metal detector out and it will start going off if there's something nearby. So there are other ways to collect that don't involve using an outside resource. But if you really want to maximize your money and XP this month, I highly recommend you use the Ropke Map to help you out. Okay, now that I've talked about collector stuff for way too long, let's talk about what else is going on this month. So we have some rewards. If you log in, you're going to receive a black pattern bandana. If you collect a fossil, you're going to receive the American Wildflowers Collector's Map. If you complete your collector daily challenges for 3 days in a row, you're going to receive the black McBay jacket. If you complete your daily challenges for 3 days in a row, you're going to receive a reward for a free emote. And if you complete a round of salvage or condor egg, you'll receive a purple gardenia hat. We also have weekly rewards, and for these, you need to find 3 collectibles to receive each of these. So this first week, you are going to earn 3 dynamite arrows and 20 shotgun buckshot incendiary ammo. Now, next week, so August 6th through the 12th, if you find 3 collectibles, you'll receive an offer for 40% off of an established or a distinguished collector roll item. The week after that, August 13th to 19th, you'll get the Blue Water Marsh Treasure Map. August 20th through the 26th, you'll receive a black gator hat. And actually, the gator hat is really nice. And then August 27th through September 2nd, you'll receive a light gray Carbo double bandolier. On discount this month, you can get 5 gold bars off the collector's bag. So if you haven't gotten the collector roll yet, you can get 50% off the machete. You can get 40% off all collector maps, the Pennington field shovel, the metal detector, pistols, pistol-style customizations, and Breton and workhorses. You can also get 30% off chaps, corsets, and shirts. All right, and that is going to lead me into the returning limited time clothing because the corsets are on discount and the chainless corset is back. This is a huge favorite and it's a bit unpredictable as to when it'll come back in the shop. It's normally 7 gold bars and it is on sale for 4 gold bars right now. So make sure you check that out and pick them up because it is a great corset. I love the way it looks and it is not in the shop very often. Of course, this is a female only item. Sorry about that, gentlemen. Unfortunately, Rockstar doesn't let you use those. But as far as other returning limited time clothing, we have the Griffith chaps, the hitch skirt,
that will require gold to purchase. Do you have
the Prieto poncho,
I can only take gold for that, I'm afraid.
the Boyer boots, the Charo jacket, which I do believe is a male only item,
Gold to purchase. Do you have some?
and of course the chainless corset. Of course, there is a free community-inspired outfit, and I listed the items here. This was created for a male character, so they do have to substitute for the females because you can't get everything on both the male and the female characters. Of course, if you haven't purchased any of these items yet, they will be free in the catalog, so it's easy to see which ones they are. And I do recommend picking them up because even if you don't like the full outfit, collecting those individual pieces, there might be something that you use in a future outfit. For me, the community-inspired outfits are just a way to, again, get inspired. So I put the outfit together and then I take a look at what I like and what I don't like. And I try to make an outfit that's not exactly the same, but I put in pieces that I really like that might be different from the actual outfit that the content creator has created. So I'm just putting it together here so that you can see what it looks like. It'll look a little bit different on the male character because, again, the pieces are a little bit different. I'm going to link the newswire in this video so you can check out and see what it is supposed to look like on the male character as well. So my last tip and recommendation is for newer players who are trying to earn as much money and XP as possible this month. So obviously the collector roll, the only way to earn gold is to do the daily challenges. So you definitely want to do those. However, you can also maximize both your gold and your XP potential this month by doing other things while you're collecting. So you can just go out and straight collect and you're going to earn a ton of money and XP. If you want to also earn gold at the same time, or if you don't have collector roll yet and you want to start building up those collections, what I would recommend is starting up a mission in an area that there's a bunch of collectibles that you can get. Now, if you're a new player that doesn't have collector roll, you can pick up any collectible that you can see. So any collectible that you don't need to dig up and you don't need a metal detector for. So things like cards, eggs, alcohol bottles, some family heirlooms, but not all of them, and flowers you can actually get without even having the collector roll, and that's going to give you a good jump start. But basically what I do if I'm trying to earn gold at the same time, if you have the bounty hunter roll, that's the easiest way. But this month, free roam missions are on a bonus XP as well. So if you're trying to maximize XP, I'd recommend doing those. The only difference is when you do a free roam mission, Rockstar immediately gives you a timer. So you just have to be kind of careful because sometimes it'll give you a 16-minute timer. Sometimes it'll only give you a 12-minute timer. So you just want to kind of keep an eye on that. Obviously, you have less time to collect if a timer is already in play. But what I do is whenever I start up a mission, whether it's a stranger mission or a bounty hunter mission, is I will start my stopwatch when the cutscene ends. So when you're officially have control of your character and you're starting the mission, start a stopwatch so you can see how long you've gone. And this is going to allow you to know when your next payout is. So I start up a shaky mission here because I know this is going to give me bonus XP by doing this. I go and I collect a bunch of collectibles in Armadillo and a few collectibles on the way to the mission. And by the time I get the horse and I'm headed back to the drop-off point, I can see it's about 8 minutes, like 23 seconds on my timer. And so I know that means my next gold payout is at 9 minutes. I'm going to wait those 30 seconds or so to get that next payout, because gold payout is done in 3-minute increments up to 15 minutes, and then it switches to every 5 minutes. So for example, at 3 minutes, you're going to be earning 0.08 gold. If you go less than 3 minutes, you earn no gold for the mission. And then when you hit 6 minutes officially, you'll get 0.16 gold. And then 9 minutes, you'll get 0.24 gold. And 12 minutes, you'll get 0.32 gold. And this is the most efficient payout at 12 minutes, because after that, it is only 3 minutes to the next payout. It's 15 minutes, but you drop down from earning an additional 0.08 gold to only earning 0.04 gold. And then beyond that, not only is it only 0.04 gold increase, it goes to 5-minute increments instead of 3-minute increments. So 12 is the best timer if you're trying to maximize your gold payout. However, if I get to the end of this mission and one Rockstar's timer isn't enough to get to 12 minutes, obviously I'm going to turn it in. But also if I'm at 8:23 and the next payout's at 9 minutes, I'm not going to wait until 12 minutes to get an additional payout. I'm just going to turn it in and I'm going to start up another mission. This is just going to be much better. I can go to another area with more collectibles. But again, this is just a way to maximize your time by both collecting and doing something that is going to earn you gold at the same time, since collector itself, other than dailies, doesn't earn gold. The only way you can earn gold with collector roll is to reset awards. So once you sell a certain number of collectibles, you can go to your progress and your awards and you can reset them, and you can do that up to 10 times. So that's something you also want to kind of keep in mind as well. Well, that was quite a long one today, but I wanted to make sure to get in plenty of tips for all the new players out there. If you found this video helpful or informative, I'd appreciate it if you'd leave it a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.